What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Disappearing Civs AI only battle, I guess. Good name for it. We've been going a lot slower than I thought. It's only turned 36, which is fine. I guess it's because I've not had it just like auto running in the background initially, as I normally do, and I guess the episodes are shorter now, which I didn't really think of. Next episode, we will be past turn 50. We'll probably be around turn 60, I'm guessing, somewhere like that. So we will do our first sort of deleting session. 2 of the civs will be disappearing. I don't know if some of them might be disappearing before then. Germany looking a bit on the brink, although they have plenty of cities. And in fact, yes, the Sioux is gone already. So I'll keep an active count. I will make the note now so that I don't forget about it, or I probably will. Boom. Here we go. Open. Civs remaining Civs remaining equal to 40. There we go. I'll try and remember that. There's 40 left. The Sioux completely gone. Hope no one picked them. If you do, maybe go change that comment. No one's. Don't worry. This is just a fun game. Everyone can pick the winner at the end. You can all have a shout out. I don't mind. No, but if you do get it right, then that is amazing. But yeah, as I always mention, if you did cheat, you're only cheating yourself. I wouldn't actually notice. Manchester, stop. I mean, if you did it like the day before the results, maybe I would notice. But Manchester settled in Iceland by Great Britain. They already have a scout. Oh yeah, I forgot in this map it is, you can go, wait, how the heck? Oh yeah, you can go over Greenland and around. So this map actually is easier to colonize on. That is the one thing it might have over the other map. Obviously, and it's a bit more accurate in size, but we don't care about accuracy too much. Gameplay more important generally here. If you're new to the channel, I normally use another map that's a bit more Europe's a lot bigger and some of the other continents are misshaped and the sea's a lot smaller, and it just makes it more fun, in my opinion. I know people might not like it, but yeah, that's the one I normally use. Greece has captured Hamburg, and they might get Berlin as well, although other people are involved. I think pretty much everyone around them was in this at some point. Sweden and Rome no longer, but there you go. Japan has founded Shinto again. That's pretty common for them. And Ahmed Al-Mansur, so Morocco, has made peace with Jala of the Garamantes, and they've both got a few units left. The Songhai probably going to try and take one of them out now, I guess. Oh, here we go. Shaka doing his thing. 6 cities for him. Germany did have 6, so it's not too alarming just yet. But yeah, that is pretty scary. Mongolia not on that same sort of path yet. No actual third settler for them. They're just happy with their units. And these guys looking pretty strong too. But yeah, the Zulu, I don't know, the Zulu are a weird one, because the way they always make the most of it. If you give them space, they will make the most of it. Other civs aren't like that, which is, I mean, Mongolia will probably do it eventually. Russia's probably going to do it to some extent as well, and that will balance each other out. But for example, Brazil, back in my oldest games when I didn't really use as many mods, Brazil have just as much space in this one. In fact, they have a lot more than the Zulu do. But Brazil probably won't be half as aggressive as the Zulu. So I guess it's just about, sometimes it is about the civs. I mean, there's plenty of other monster civs already in this game. The Shoshone are looking horrifying up here in sort of the Midwest and up into Canada. So yeah, we'll see how that develops. But there's a strong Texas, a fairly strong America, so there is a chance. We'll see what the Iroquois can do. Canada is isolated, which gives them some time as well. Mongolia v Korea, yeah, this city was a disastrous idea. I don't know who told Korea that was a good idea. And now Japan's here. Yeah, Korea's really messed this up. But at least Japan's doing well. That's what makes up for it. Brazil has founded Sikhism. I guess that's Catholicism gone, which I guess is what their first pick would normally be if they did get to choose a religion. So there you go. Sikhism is the choice of Brazil. That's quite interesting. And another religion. Persia with Zoroastrianism. Now, I have no idea what Zoroastrianism is. Persia always founds it, and I think is the only civ I've ever really seen found it. But yeah, there you go. That's pretty cool. And Spain founded Buddhism in Madrid, so much more mixed bag of religions. The last game, it was like a lot of the civs were sort of in the right locations. So like Islam and Arabia in Mecca, Shinto in Japan. I mean, Catholicism in Lisbon wasn't quite perfect, but it's a Southern European civ in an alternate universe. That makes sense. So yeah, this one, no, completely just random. Just who messed it? The Goths messed it up by picking Catholicism, I guess. That's probably what's happened there. That threw off Brazil and Spain with their picks. Wow, the Kulin already leaving Australia. They've not even got the whole of Australia, and they've already arrived over here. Oh, the game's probably a bit slower just because of the map is a bit bigger as well. Indonesia can finally move their settlers. Sadly, sometimes this one will break as well, so they might not move this one initially, but they have finally got themselves going somewhere. Siam with more settlers in southern India. Harappa is not going to enjoy this, and yeah, well, we know where this is going. In about a turn's time, we'll probably see the city collapsing very quickly. Harappa has settled up here, so they're pushing towards China, and look, Parthia is interested in going towards East Asia too, so Mongolia, China, they're not going to be on their own for a long time. Hamburg fell to the Goths, so I didn't know, but I'm guessing the Goths were at war with Greece too? Or did Germany just maybe briefly get it back and then lose it again? I'm not sure, but either way, oh yeah, the Goths are not at war with Greece, so Germany must have briefly got it back, but it isn't going to matter because Berlin is set to fall and Russia might eliminate Germany up here in the north, probably. So yeah, not so good for Germany. That sort of backfired for them, didn't go too well. I haven't been paying much attention to the Middle East. I know there's a lot of wars against the Ottomans, but they've come through it pretty successfully. Their capital is in a very weird spot on this map. I don't know why it's all the way over there, but there you go. Berlin has been captured by France, so there you go. Good pick up for France. I don't know who's attacking France. Looks like it's Britain, but there you go. I don't know when that broke out. It's not Spain, obviously, because there's a trader here, but yeah, I mean, France with Berlin, that's pretty good for them, and it's not so good for Greece, Rome, and Spain, who will have to fight each other, whereas France has now got access to going further east or whatever. Yeah, Greece, Rome, I know Rome's pieced out, but, you know, one of them would have been much better to take it, and the Goths have sort of cut Europe off, Western Europe off from Russia and the rest of the world. Quite interesting. Germany's obviously cut Sweden off. We'll see what happens up there. I mean, if this part of Germany survives, they're not going to be amazing, but if they just survived here, they could still annoy Sweden, slow them down. Like, they're not just completely out of this game. Obviously, losing your first two cities is a big issue, but it's not game over in this scenario, I guess. Ethiopia did grab the Great Wall, which is important, obviously, to slow down the Zulu, and I'm kind of hoping they sort of emerge as a bit of a force in Central Africa here, just to do keep track of these guys, because the Zulu are very strong, of course. And look at them, plenty of units, probably eyeing up this very open Congo right now. Canada has had enough of America's antics. There we go. Canada declares the war. Very small border, so I'm not sure how well this will go for them, sort of across New York. Britain has pieced out with France as well. But yeah, it has begun. Big war over there. Korea is, going to lose this pretty soon. Parthia did settle down here, and the Khazar are too focused on war, even though they have like they could have taken all of this territory, but no, they're just interested in fighting for some desert instead. I never understand the AI sometimes. Mongolia does grab their third city and swings down this way, but it has, bought China some more time to strengthen. Japan's got a fair few units here as well, so I don't think Mongolia will be getting the cakewalk that they're sometimes used to this time around. Anyway, I don't think so, but maybe you disagree. Shoshone with another city, they look huge. They're definitely winning the land statistic. Persia completes the Petra. They don't have that much desert, but I guess they'll get some. If they have a good game, they'll certainly get some, so it's not the worst strategy. They did not attack each other. Harappa, they did the lie. They lied and said, no, we're not attacking you, and have now realised they've got to wait a while to actually attack. Zulu v Congo, yep, that was pretty... You could have seen that coming from a mile away. And there you go, Pocatello. Shoshone completes the pyramids, which I think gets him a free worker, if I'm not mistaken, amongst others, and he can build workers quicker. New York under siege, but yeah, I don't think Canada should be able to get this. It's just 2 tiles. It's way too difficult. Ain't gonna happen. Russia is having some success here against Germany. Should grab Cologne up here, which is also a coastal city for Russia, because they might not have ever settled one. If not, never know. But this is one thing we also don't get with the other map. You don't get this sort of northern area for Russia to have cities, which is quite interesting. And there you go. Attila also grabbed a third city right towards the Khazar. And Japan, I'm beginning to like this from Japan. They have declared war on China. This is going to be interesting. I don't think Japan have the numbers to win this, so I don't... Maybe they do overall, but obviously a lot of units are back in Japan. But yeah, this will be at least... It's a sign of intent. That is for certain. Siam with more cities. We're going to see a lot of powerful civs this game. I'm liking it. Arabia, did you have to do that? Why is there another settler on its way over here? What? My goodness. There was like all of this space at the very least. You could have, you could probably still squeeze one into this area to give you an advantage against those guys, but no. Europe's not going to do that, are you? France and Britain pieced out, but they seem to still be having a bit of a scuffle. I know. Must just be delayed. And there we go. Cologne here has fallen to Russia. So that's a 5th city for them. They, of course, going to be quite a strong civ here. There's going to be a lot of strong civs. The Inca have already separated Brazil from the rest of the world. Don't know if Brazil got any settlers out. I imagine not, because the Mayans would have blocked them as well. But that allows the Inca to get all of this northern territory. They probably won't have to worry about the Mayans. They've not done too much. Shoshone v Texas. That is a big one. That is big. Both of them pretty capable. I think Texas is more than capable of defending themselves with these units. So we'll see how this goes. Morocco v the Garamantes Mark II as well. And we're about to hit turn 50. So that will be next episode. We will be deleting a couple of civs. That's for sure. Siam's looking good. A lot of civs looking good. The Kulin with another city here. Sorry, it takes ages to load the map. And Japan, Indonesia, their 2nd city. And hopefully they will use this settler at some point. They might just need to do a bit more exploring with their warriors, and then it might actually happen. Hopefully. There's a lot of settlers still on the map. Harappa with some. The continents are filling. The only real ones with major space for more settling. I mean, there's a little bit in the top of North America, but not as vitally important. South America's still got plenty to go. And obviously Asia and Siberia has plenty to go. But beyond that, you know, Africa's starting to fill. It was Europe first, then North America. Now Africa's pretty full. Southern Asia is a lot more full as well. And, I mean, the eastern part as well here. Mongolia with another settler. Good placement. Will cut off, sort of force all these civs to fight each other to the death. So strategically, a really good move from Mongolia. Gotta like that. Also, there's all this space here which can prove useful on this map too. But we'll see how that pans out. I mean, you could probably use this map with a 60 civ game. Now I'm thinking about it. I think I said last episode. Obviously for you that was yesterday. For me that was about 10 minutes ago. But yeah, I think this map could probably, you could get a good 60 civ game going as well. Just I do like the other map. Right, America, you holding on fine. Oh, New York is struggling here. I mean, it's got very low defense. And the Ottomans get away. Yeah, they didn't give anything away, so that's good. Texas not under too much pressure yet. And Mongolia v Parthia. Okay, this is where Mongolia will get bogged down. If they keep attacking people in mountains, that's where it could all go wrong. Because Parthia's pretty... This city ain't falling. It's too early to get in between those mountains. Mongolia shouldn't be able to do too much. And the Khazar actually just pieced out with Parthia. So that really is probably the end of any team effort to conquer that. Brazil looking good. Sao Paulo and Rio, both very big cities at 11. And there is another Brazilian settler. The Inca looking pretty good too. And they've built some fortresses already. They are preparing. That's very rare. The AI builds forts. So interesting. They're obviously feeling a bit threatened. Russia not having too much more progress against Germany. And Shaka not really committing to this Congo war. He's not throwing everything at it. A lot of it. He's got impies now, but units staying back. I don't know if they're a bit nervous. The Congo don't really have any units to defend, so wouldn't be too difficult if he overcommitted everything, but obviously he's not too keen on that at the moment, interestingly enough. Texas has pieced out with California, probably a good move, and just focus on fighting the Shoshone. This Texas-Shoshone war is very important for the coastal civs. California obviously gets some time to focus on themselves. I think they're doing fine as they are, but you know, just some time to do whatever they want. I don't really know what California does now. That is my concern for them, but we'll see. We'll see if the Shoshone is fighting Texas. It gives America, Canada, like you probably want one of these three. I imagine it's going to be Canada to come out and get at least strong enough to protect themselves. And then if Texas is strong as well, stops the Shoshone snowballing. But of course, next episode, none of that might matter. It might all just come crumbling down. You know, the Shoshone could just be eliminated, and then all of a sudden you have this huge vacuum in the middle of North America. That's a really exciting sort of prospect, to be honest. Particularly North America is probably the most exciting right now. Because in Europe, if a civ gets removed, you might see a couple of cities fill its place, but that's it. It's not going to be huge. But in North America, all of these civs have like 4 or 5 cities now. So it's going to be a much bigger impact. And again, the rest of the world, it just leaves bigger gaps that are already there. You know, if the Zulu get removed, it just opens up South Africa. It's basically like a get out of jail free card for the Congo and Ethiopia. Ethiopia probably needs to attack the Congo as well here. They need to go in and take this stuff and they'd be fine. Spain completes Machu Picchu and the Huns versus the Khazar. The Khazar did finally settle a third city. See, Tundra's not useless to everyone. Look at all these resources that were here and good spots. And nope, just right up, slap bang here, surrounded by foxes. Fair enough, you do you. But that will be it for this episode. Next episode, we will be deleting some civs. So hopefully it's not your picks. Hopefully it's not a fan favourite or anything. But, you know, we'll be doing it officially. I'll be showing it live. Well, not live, but, you know, in the video. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. As always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe as well if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.